Hey, peace family, what's going on? Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. I want to thank you for coming to the channel today. I'm going to tell you how I got business funding and how you can do the same thing for your business.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money?
All right, man, check me out. If you don't know, yes, Cornez Too Smart to Be Broke. What I talk about here, yes, business credit, but my real goal is just to teach you ways that you can invest in yourself, make money with your business, make money online, do hustles from home, just planting little seeds and different things that can help you on your journey. Like I say, I'm just a brother out here just trying to get it just like you, and I've spent a lot of money and a lot of time, and I just want to help you out. You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying to better myself, and I feel like the best way I can do that is learn, implement, teach, and help other people of my community. With that being said, how do I get started with funding? Let's go. I was a truck driver, so I was making decent money. I wasn't. I was a company driver. Okay, so worked at a company called Sigma. If you're familiar with them, they're like a sister company to Cisco, delivering food to grocery stores. Not grocery stores. My bad. We deliver food to a lot of fast food restaurants and stuff like that. Whataburger was their biggest customer at the time I was working there, but we did Wendy's, Burger King, stuff like that. Anyways, I used to travel from here to California pretty much every week for the last 3 years of my driving career. And during that time, I developed a habit of listening to a lot of information. And during the time I was listening to that information, I got real heavy on business credit. I got real heavy on that. I got real heavy. I wanted freedom. I wanted passive income, and I wanted to be able to travel and grow spiritually, grow my awareness, just be free and have not be put in a box, pretty much, and just change my legacy. So with that being said, I dived into a lot of different information, and as far as the business side of things, I started learning about passive income as far as real estate and learning I can wholesale real estate and learning I can get business credit to fund real estate. And that was my biggest thing. But then I realized business credit could be a tool to even start other businesses and do other things. And as I got into it and started researching everybody, I wanted to make money from home. So I went through a lot of phases, still growing, and I'm not perfect, and I'm just sharing information with you as it comes to me. I actually, I paid for an Amazon course. I've took a Shopify course. I've took an ATM course. I've took a Facebook ads course, virtual wholesaling courses for real estate, and what I've came to the conclusion is affiliate marketing. What I came to the conclusion is you can't get caught out here like I was, and this is being transparent about going to do so many things at one time. It does take a little bit of us trying to figure ourselves out, but when you know what you want to do and you have a game plan and you invest your money into something, it'll work. It can work, but you have to work it. You have to be willing to put in the work, and then nothing is going to really just work overnight. Okay, so what I say, some of them courses I spent thousands of dollars, and I'm about to show you right now. Sometimes I spent $10 or $15, or I've got a lot of free information on YouTube. So this is just me being transparent. You want to call me silly or whatever? I'm just telling you, it is what it is with me. Everything is a learning experience, and I'm thankful I had all those experiences because now I get to share them with you. And you don't have to do the things that I did to get to where you want to be. That's why I say you can do these things better than me. I'm just here to help people, like-minded people, because I feel like if we're a community and we got this information, now we can actually start changing the trajectory of our lineage with our family and getting back in our rightful and royal positions. But with that being said, let me just gonna come over here and say, here we go. So now that we're here, when I first started, I came across a lot of information. But since I was driving for 10, 11 hours at a time, I started listening to Credit Suite. And Credit Suite had over, 2-hour videos. Who's going to sit down and listen to a 2-hour video or watch a 2-hour PowerPoint presentation about getting business credit? I listened to it, so I don't know how many people who actually take the time. Maybe you can put it on when you're doing something like a podcast and put it on like the radio. But I would listen to these several times over and over again until I got it embedded in my head. So learning about them, I learned about Juan Pablo because he was talking about how he got started in real estate, and then he actually helps people get 100% financing for their properties. And that was something I'm very interested in. I said, whoa, that sounds like something dope. I can get into a mini apartment or something, just 100% finance and have people pay my money back. So that was dope. Morris Invest has a lot of great information about real estate, and he works with a company called Fund and Grow. So we'll talk about that as well too. And this brother right here, I actually, he's the first brother I came across that I spent money with, as far as his credit game was concerned. He provided a lot of great content, and he broke it down in a manner well we can receive it and understand it. It wasn't like, he wasn't just trying to pull nothing over your head or, because I'm gonna tell you how business works, right? They say the game is to be sold, not told, and this is true. So you find that a lot of people don't take value in free content, and and then to the flip side of that is, you got to get paid for your time, because a lot of us pay for, a lot of people that's right in a position that you're looking up to and stuff. They paid a lot of time and money and to get in these positions. So it's not that people don't want to share information with you. Is that like, you can give somebody information, they do nothing with it, and then what do you get in return? You don't get anything in return. It's just, you want to help people, but you can only help people as much as they want to help themselves. But anywho, this brother gave a lot of good information. So eventually I said, okay, he put out a course, and I took the course. So his right here is $57 now. I feel like it was a few dollars cheaper when I took it, but it was still around $50 mark. It might have always been 57. I can't remember. I thought it was like 49, but it might have been like 50. Boom, I took that course, and it's like step by step, learn how to start a corporation and gain the power to receive up to 150,000 plus in 6 to 9 months or less. And then after that, I actually upgraded to the advanced bonus webinars, where he had like Zoom calls and stuff with people asking questions and giving like little tips and stuff like that. So I dove into that, and at that time I was steadily working toward building my business properly and stuff like that. But I kind of hit a peak or a block, and the brother gave some solid information, and the principles are the same. It's just that I think the course is like, a few years or a couple years old, meaning there's just some of the vendors that were reporting when reporting, and it's not his fault. The algorithm changes, the bank system changes, the Facebook algorithm changes, the YouTube algorithm changes. So all this information, it always changes. A lot of the principles stay the same, but a lot of stuff changes. So I ended up actually, after listening to Credit Suisse so much, the reason they do two things: fund and grow. And most business credit companies, they do this. They'll your goal is to fix your personal credit, and then actually help you get funding at places. So they'll help you get, say, 100,000, and then they'll say, all right, well, now you owe me 10% of that 100,000. They'll help you get 20. Now they owe you 2,000. You owe them 2,000 for helping you get to that point. And now some people, at the time, I didn't have the money. It didn't make sense to me. So I was like, hey, why not just fix my personal credit and do it? But before that, I was like, oh, I can just build these vendors up and not have to use my personal credit to do it. And once you build the vendors up, you'll be able to get it. So that's why I went with them to build the vendors, because I didn't really want to leverage my social initially. So this is true. This is me. I'm being transparent for 2020 and telling you why I talk about this stuff so passionately. Because I was very reserved about it for a while, because I don't see anybody do a Credit Suisse review. I don't know. So if this video get taken down, my bad. But hey, so get business credit. So really, pretty much right here is $3,000 one single payment, or you can do $600 of seven payments of $600. And this is the fundability. Remember, I always talk about foundation. Set your business credit foundation. You want to fix your personal credit, but then when you're beginning to build your business, you want to be listed on Google, Yahoo, Bing, listyourself.net, 411. You want your EIN. You want all your business address, your website, email, your phone number. You want all this stuff so your business looks like a legit business. That's pretty much the whole case. And so the reason like I said, I purchased this, because I said, oh, they got all the vendor accounts, and in turn, after I get all these vendor accounts, I get access to unsecured credit. So pretty much what happened when I got into this program, and I'll show you right here, and I can go back, but I'm not going to get too much in depth into it. I'm just going to show you. This is tier 1. Okay, these are the tier 1. These are the starter vendors. These are the people you get approved for just to get the ball rolling. Okay, and that's my computer's telling all my business. All right, so look. Most of these I talk about all the time. Strategic Network Solutions. You got Granger, you got Uline, you got SupplyWorks, you got Quill. And you see here it says the terms. The Net 30, it shows who they report to, okay? So, and even when you click on Learn More, you actually have access to it. It tells you, reports to who, minimum payment, description, to qualify. These are the things that you need to qualify, okay? These are all the things that you need to qualify. So, with that being said, I went through all of these steps, and Let me just click off of this and talk to y'all in the camera. So look, family, I went through all of these steps, and by the time I finished that program, I realized, well, I got the Sam's Club store card and Sam's Club MasterCard, and honestly, I was in their Facebook group, and Kareem has a good Facebook group too, and that's what the value is interacting with people that's on the same wave as you, right? And y'all are sharing information because we're all lifting each other up. We're not trying to withhold information from people, but at the same time, you have to understand that. Anyway, not to get in that. So the Facebook groups are good. So I went through this process, and I came out on the other side saying, I need at least 3+ years in business. I need tax returns. I need financial statements. My business need to be making money more than and having a balance of $10,000 or more in a business bank account for 90 days. Or I just need to fix my personal credit. Now, if you're a brand new business, which one of those you think is easier to do? Unless your business is booming out the gate, unless you just got the sauce like that. So I say, hey man, fix your personal credit. And what happens when you fix your personal credit? It would allow you to have the funds you need to really move successfully. Create a business plan, get some funding, get some mentors, and that way you're able to move with your business. And in turn, after you establish yourself as a business and you're making money, you won't need to continue to personally guarantee your business. And let me tell you something, no matter what goes on that personal credit report, it can be repaired. So yeah, it might take a little while to learn some stuff and get the information you need to move, but that's why I say this is just so important. And this is me being transparent, man, because I thought about getting in here because I'm here to help people. And at the same time, there's a fine line between being moral and actually getting paid for my services. So if I'm telling you, look, I'm not a guru by any means. Have I had some experiences? Yeah. I mean, have I jumped out here and did yeah, and you will too. You're gonna go through things I didn't go through, but the moral of the story is, man, fix your personal credit. I thought about partnering because Credit Suite also has a program. It's like a white label program where they allow other businesses to white label their credit program and offer their services. So some of your other people that you probably look at, that's what they're doing. Not everybody now, but some of them, that's what they're doing. And I thought about doing that for a while. And I said, I just don't feel comfortable because unless you've been a business that's been established, 3+ years with tax returns and you're making money and you need a little bit of help with structure, then those revolving cards typically are going to need a personal guarantee nowadays. It could change. The algorithm's always changing, but that's where we're at right now. That's why I tell you that if you are working the system, work your way up and get to that Sam's Club MasterCard. Try to get at least 10 accounts on Experian report and 10 accounts on Dun & Bradstreet report. And I said, you know what, if I was to offer that service, if you just for whatever reason you wanted to access to all the vendors and see all the information and get all the steps so it's right there in pocket for you and you can actually get that updated information to go through that program, I would consider offering that service to you all. As you can see, I paid $3,000 for it, and I honestly just say fix your personal credit. The only way that I would do something like that, if I got 20 to 30 people that said they wanted to go through a program like that, and the cheapest way that I could do that program would probably be like $1,000, because they would charge me to even be able to franchise that service, and then they would charge me each time somebody signed up. So I have to make a little bit of something. It's not like it's just a little bit, for my time. But that's it. But I'm not looking towards doing that. I'm really just trying to figure out the best way to be transparent, that I can start providing some type of product or service to monetize. So I've been working on my website. I've been working on an ebook, and I might give it away for free. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Family, when I tell you to fix your personal credit, this is not coming from a place of you saying, hey, nah, man, I don't, you people, I don't want to link the personal and do so on and so forth. And look, it's okay. The personal credit can be repaired. From everything that you think can't be fixed, I'm like 95, 99% sure it can be repaired, family. You just don't have the right information. So I'm working on actually, once I come across the right way to present the information and package the information to where it's it's actually viable to help people remove some certain stuff that they think is impossible to move from their personal credit, then I may move forward with a service to help you actually get funding. So that's what I'm working towards. So anybody who want to connect with me, maybe you probably ahead of the game, ahead of the curve, no more information to me to actually get me to that point. As you see, I don't mind investing in myself. But for me, I'm just here to help the people. At the same time, I'm investing in you and just looking to better myself and whatnot. So not to get too carried away, family. As always, if you want to connect with me, give me at toosmarttobeBroke@gmail.com. And man, look, if you want to monitor your business credit, because you can go to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, or you can go to NAV. I got a link below that'll help you boy out. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all just really, truly, honestly, let me know what y'all need, I'll start working on that. But I got some things coming. It take me a little time to put it out. So with that being said, that's the realest I can lay it out for you right then and there, baby. That's the realest I could do. You know what I'm saying? I showed you what I done spent. I showed you who I went through. Of course, there was other people that I learned for, but most of it was me researching the hell out of Google, YouTube, Facebook groups, and then me Google, Facebook, and YouTube. Boom, that's where it was at. But don't go out here spending all these money on these credit accounts and thinking that you're not gonna have to use that personal credit as leverage. It depends on your goals. Now, if you're just trying to get a net 55 at Amazon to buy some stuff, all right. But if you're just trying to get a $10,000, $15,000 MasterCard and then you think that's all you need, well, all right. But if you're trying to get 50,000, 100,000, and whatnot, and really do some things, you better fix that personal credit. Your business better have 3+ years, tax return, financial statements. Your business better be making some money. But most of all, just fix your personal credit, family. That's it. Peace.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke.
Where's the money?